Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in, my lovelies. Nice to see you. And if you're an old face, it's good to have you back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward, which just means that I can be picking up on past, present, or future energy, and sometimes a big old mixture of all three. I'm in like this, I don't know, all of a sudden, very hyper energy. And there is definitely this, it's almost like just before you jump, just before a bungee jump, that's that fear, but that excitement. And I was told there's something about butterflies. Look, fates, the fates, abundance, abundance, butterflies, butterflies. And I keep seeing signs of butterflies everywhere. And then it dawned on me. We have been going through, well, there's been this energy of being in stasis, in being in the cocoon, of being in this uncomfortable phase where, you know, we're transitioning from one era of our life to another, from one timeline to another. You guys, we're not in the cocoon anymore. We're literally not in the cocoon anymore. We've already bitten that hole. We're already pushing ourselves out of the cocoon, because I'm hearing dry off your wings. Dry off your wings. September is almost like September is where your wings are going to start fanning out, because you're not the caterpillar anymore. You're not in the cocoon. That's amazing. No place like home. And imagine this is coming home. This is like it's giving me Jack and the Beanstalk. It's probably giving me Jack and the Beanstalk vibes, but this is like granting certain wishes. I heard right before the picking, whatever it is that you manifest, or whatever it is that you set your intention to this month, is going to bring in massive exponential change for you. I must state also that, and look, underneath as well, you've got chaos and conflict upside down. There's somebody who's trying to mess with your energy, and by the end of September, they're not going to be able to, because they're still a caterpillar. They're still a baby caterpillar, because they're pushing against their own healing, and they may stay a baby caterpillar unless they allow, whether it's their Saturn return, their dark night of the soul, or whether that is just the universe, to provide them the lessons that they need to heal. They can't keep up with you. By the end of September, whatever it is that they're sending, it won't affect you anymore. It literally won't. Now, I must put in the legal disclaimer, I am not a therapist. I am not a doctor. I am not a mental health nurse. I am not a lawyer. I am not any of those things in those professional stances, unless we're talking about child psychology, because I work with children for 21 years. Unless it's that, I am not a professional. Any messages that come through from the divine that are channeled through me, you need to use your discernment. You have to use your discernment. I do not take responsibility for you or your actions during this video, while you're watching it, or after, okay? And these videos offer entertainment and fun only. Now let's get into it. So let's see. Predestined. Something beautiful is coming. I feel excited. I literally feel excited. But there is like that energy of somebody else whose nose is out of joint, because you are the butterfly. You are resting on your perch. You're drying out your wings, and they are still on that leaf down there, munching on the leaf, getting fat on that leaf. But they don't have wings. They aren't at the heights that you're at. And you've got here to the sea in reverse. Yeah, this is giving me proper Scorpio energy of somebody who is almost like a realization that this was destined for you. There's nothing they can do to stop you from soaring. And they're butthurt. They're properly in their emotions. But it's a truth that's come to them, that's come with a bit of a sting, because it's got a 7 on there. And 7s are about truth and deceit. But the truth that is presented with that 7 is a truth that can either be quite humbling. I think this person is either having to go through an ego death. They don't want to, but they may have to. Or there is something that they're starting to understand, that it's not even about you weren't the one that they should have gone for, but it's more that, why are they going for you in the first place? To what end? What is the point? Seriously, a leg up. And there's another 7 on there. So either this person was, so they were in competition without a doubt, but there's something about them painting a certain picture of you and then believing the lie that they created about you, to the point that now they're kind of like stepping back and going, was it worth it? Soulmates. So this is somebody that I think wanted to be your soulmate, or this could be a third party energy of someone wanting to be a soulmate and they're not, and realizing that they were literally just the karmic cycle in which you elevated yourself from, because we've got the fates to soulmate in reverse. This person, they may have wanted to be a soulmate. They may have, and the thing is, I do believe that everyone has a soulmate. Everyone. The twin flame journey is completely different, but I do think everyone has someone out there for them. That number 5, there's something here about them trying to change destiny. They wanted to change destiny, or they didn't want you to know what you were destined for. And you have peace in reverse. This person, they were very restless over this. They're very restless now over this. And you've got here exchanging gifts. This is a bribe of some sort. I think they wanted to bribe you, or they wanted to plant a seed in your heart, not for you, but you know this. If I'm talking, if this is confirmation for someone, you already know who this person is for you, and for those who don't, you're going to find out soon enough, okay? Because not for you. And the thing is, you've got chess, and I heard chess, not checkers. They were playing a game that you were winning simply because you weren't involving yourself in it, okay? The game of life. You were literally taking time for yourself, because you literally have something coming towards you. Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this. And TikTok and go the distance. Someone is really running out of time. They know they've run out of time. They can't catch up with you. They can't catch up with you because they are trying to keep you in a timeline that you've already dissolved, or they're trying to keep you in a timeline that the door is already closing. It's literally just ajar now, and it just needs to be boom, closed completely. Well, they're still on the other side, and not even by the door. They're on the other side of the building, and they're trying to keep you in that, and you're so far ahead of them. It ain't gonna happen. I'm keeping an eye on my pasta because I'm actually cooking dinner, because I've been filming all day. Someone's finances are about to kick up as well, okay? Explore your depths is upside down. This person painted you as being very shallow, or being kind of, why am I getting like Ariana Grande, 7 Rings? I love that song, and I love the video, and I love the fact that that song is about a person. It doesn't matter if they're man, woman, whoever, who is like, I can support myself. I can buy anything that I want. I want that. I'll get 10 of those because I've worked my butt off and I've created that. I've earned that. I deserve that, and I'm not leaning on other people. And that is the finances that are coming towards someone here. And I mean big finances. It's going to start off, I heard, as a tiny stone and turn into a snowball. And it's going to get bigger, and it's going to get bigger, and it's going to get bigger. And there was something here with, I don't know why this person started to believe their own lies. It's almost like they were projecting how they feel and how they use other people onto you. And they're real. I heard you taught them a lesson, but I don't mean that in a threatening way, like I'm going to teach you a lesson. You taught them a lesson in humility, or you're teaching them a lesson in humility. And I heard, look at yourself and not others. Hang on a second. How are you doing there, Bobby? Yes. Okay. You got Moon in Aquarius. The time is ripe for celebrating life. Make most of parties, gatherings, and social opportunities. So this person, you've got soulmate upside down. You may have somebody who tries to come forward, or tries to kind of like as a last heave-ho, tries to either ask you out for a date, ask you out for a drink, wants to get you drunk, something along those lines. You're being told, look, it's not for you. It's not saying that you shouldn't go out, you shouldn't go to parties, you shouldn't socialise. Just be aware that whoever this person is, whoever it is who has been trying to kind of hold onto your shirt tails as you're going forward and they're trying to drag you back. This person was destined to be on your path. Even if it was an uncomfortable experience, they were there to help you expand. They were there to help you go through some sort of Saturn return, or for you to learn something so that you can let go of them. Okay, because look, you've got multiple streams of income coming in. Butterfly, you are the butterfly, and you've got continue upside down. This person is really, really in their feels about the fact that you're succeeding, that you don't miss them, that you don't need them. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic, because even though you've got hearts on like the soulmate card, it doesn't have to be romantic. It literally can be platonic. It could be a family member. Soulmates do not have to be romantic. They can be your best friend. They can be your dog. It can be your, you know, it can be a co-worker that you just get on like this, and that person is your soul family. This person was predestined to be in your life. I don't know why I'm getting like you've changed the way that the things that you ingest in your body, be that sugar or alcohol or smoking or what you watch on TV, and you don't resonate with this person anymore, and this is why they can't attach to you, and you've got to stay the course upside down. This person, this is giving me 8 of Cups energy. This person is feeling very overwhelmed. I heard by the lies that they thought were real. But I don't know if I'm getting like they instigated something. They instigated something. Look, I told you I was feeling Scorpio energy at the start. Sorry, that's so bright. Scorpio. And it says on here, negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible at this time. Channel your energies into positive physical activities like decorating or gardening. If you are at the moment going through like a bit of if you're going through a transition, if you're having quite a lot of like home truths coming up for you as we go through Mercury retrograde, someone here needs to work out, or if they are working out, keep doing that. There's something about health and fitness that's quite important. And when I say working out, it doesn't mean that you have to be doing, you know, a really intensive core training. It literally could be gentle yoga, or it could be boxing, whatever it is for you, or going for a walk every day. There's something here about focusing that energy on how you move your body, and it's been coming up in a lot of my readings that somatic movement is important, because we hold energy, we hold emotions, we hold memories in our body. We literally hold them in our body. Going like that, ow, that hurts. You know, and if you can tap in different places and see where you're holding on to things. Movement, music and movement, whether that is getting up and just shaking yourself off, or putting a song on and having a good dance before you start your day, is going to change the vibration of the rest of your day and how you interact with other people. And now with this coming out, there is someone here who, they may have had some sort of contract. So this is what I mean by predestined. They may have some sort of contract that was attached to your 8th house when it comes to your skills. And I'm talking about your psychic skills, magic. It's also to do with someone manifests through intimacy, if that makes sense, whether that's by themselves or with others. Now that can be seen as a negative thing or a positive thing. Its intent is key, to be quite honest. If this person is doing this with the consent of the other person while they're intimate, then there's nothing wrong with that. If they are not telling the other person, they are an incubus or a succubus. That's when they're drawing energy from someone else, but someone manifests that way. Someone manifests that way, and you've got blue moon. They may have tried doing this over the blue moon that we've just had, because you're going to still be feeling the effects of the blue moon for the next 2 to 3 days. And it says now is a powerful time to set long-term goals and to sow seeds for the future. This person, there's someone here who is using intimate energy, distorted energy then, and I'm going to say it's distorted and that it's negative simply because they were trying to put a block in for you. This is throat chakra. This is talking on things that need to be closed down when it comes to cycles, because that full moon that we just had was in Pisces, and Pisces is the last house in our birth chart before we go round to the first house, which is the start again, something new, something fresh. And your first house is also to do with your identity. This person was doing something. I think they feel very disappointed, or they were shown something. Something was shown to them when they did this, because they did some sort of candle magic. Now is a powerful time to set long-term goals and sow seeds for the future. So somebody, and with it being upside down, they wanted you to be in your shadow. They wanted you to be in your scorpionic energy, but in the shadow side of kind of repressing everything, because they are fully aware that you are very powerful. You, or the person you're thinking of, is very powerful in how you manifest. And that some people are more powerful than others. Everyone has that skill, but they are fully aware that what you think and feel is what you co-create. Okay, and I've been saying this now for a couple of weeks, to be impeccable with, to be impeccable with your words. There was some sort of small distractions, or some sort of signs were shown to them, because my oven was just making weird beeping sounds. There's a lot of blue coming out, and look what came out as well. Forgive. And you've got to stay the course upside down. This person is either seeing the error of their ways, or they're praying for forgiveness. Why? Why are they praying for forgiveness? Why are they praying for forgiveness? Take care of yourself and visualize abundance when needed. Whatever it is that they were trying to do to slow you down or stop you, it's happened. They saw a vision of what it was that you were going to be given. They saw a vision of what it was that you were going to be given, and it's brought them to their knees. It's literally brought them to their knees. They wanted this so badly, because they see that Ariana Grande song, 7 Rings, as being really shallow. Like, this person is so material. They're so, and the thing is that, but I feel like they say that to other people, like, oh my gosh, this song is awful. Look at her with her fake hair and her fake nails. Oh, so what? She can buy all these things, but secretly, that's what they want, or that's how they treat material wealth, and that is their relationship with money. Look, a new beginning, or even a new life may be blooming, and then it says it is time. This person was shown what you were getting, or what was on the horizon for you, and they were more or less told they can't have it, they can't touch it, they can't stop you from having it. And this person is, I can feel them just like they're really defeated by it. They're really defeated by it. Anything else that wants to come out? Love call and the runner. This is a third party. Whoever this person is either third party, or this is someone from your past that you have closed the door on. For some of you, this definitely is like an ex. For others, this could be like a family friend, a family member or a family friend, somebody that you stopped hanging about with, or you stopped being around because their energy was low vibing in some way, because you've got love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. That's come out. You then have the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. And then you have a heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your hearts, getting together and perfect. They may have been shown what it is that you are going to get, and not just in like the avenue of money or finances getting better, because it says multiple streams of income, but your income can be the income of energy to your heart, the income of energy to networking. It is to do with money, but they were shown you're happily ever after, and that they're not part of it, and they were literally shown, or they're about to be shown, their part to play, why they have been attached to you, why they have been so dog-eared at trying to bring you down. It's almost like they may have been trying to get into your Akashic records, but they were shown theirs. Oh, hot diggity, shut the front door. Right? Yeah, key, a heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart and getting together. They've been made aware, or they've been shown in their Akashic records, that they were never meant to be with you, or when they were with you, they were there for a specific reason, that they were supposed to learn something, and they have resisted it. And I heard in many lives they've resisted learning this, and that's why there was a dark contract forged. Okay. Anything else? Anything else that wants to come out? The chaser, the runner. You've got the runner coming out as well. And it says here, chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So that is literally, they were bringing out the toxic or the repressed and stagnant energy in you. And you may have been doing the same thing to them. The whole point of you two either being in a relationship or being friends or being in the same family like group was because you were supposed to heal each other. And because they did not want to partake in their part of the contract, their soul contract, this thing that they made an agreement with you when you were in ethereal form before you came down into corporeal form, because they didn't want to do that and you moved away in some way, you've started healing this. And they're left still feeling empty because they haven't upheld their side of the contract, which is why you've now got a dark contract here, which is why they are butthurt and in their emotions, and why they keep trying to pull you back. They keep trying to pull you back. Yeah, they keep trying to pull you back. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life, and it's upside down. And you've got clock, needs time, takes time, in cycles, time to heal and progress. They're trapped. They've more or less trapped themselves in like this weird portal where they're the only one there because they're stuck on a timeline that is no benefit to them. It's a timeline that you will never step foot on again because you've grown and you've healed and you're now this butterfly getting ready to fly off, and they're still sat there eating the same old leaf and complaining about its bitterness. Scorpio. They've got Scorpio. I'm not saying that Scorpios are negative and always in their heads, because I've known Scorpios, and Scorpios are deep thinkers and deep feelers and extremely intellectual, but they also have an air of mysticism to them. And in their negative traits or in the lower shadow traits, when they get caught up in their feelings, they can be quite depressive. They can have quite a malicious or cold streak to them. And that's what I'm getting here. All right, and it says Scorpios can be passionate, intense, and secretive. They can also be extremely private and guarded with their emotions. Exactly. And then underneath you've got Libra. This person is fully aware that the scales have turned. There's something here about karma is now being served to them as a slice of humble pie, and they don't like that taste either. They don't like the taste at all. They don't, yeah, they're seeing that there is no way to stop you. They wanted you to stay with them. They wanted you to stay in this cycle. But this cycle is being phased out. Good for you. Good for you. Aries. Full cycle. New beginning coming in. Those under the sign of Aries are affectionate, warm, and usually big personalities. They can also be competitive, demanding, and headstrong. Whatever this multiple stream of income is that's coming in for you or the person you're thinking of, you're going to be really sought after. I heard busy bee, a busy bee, or a busy bumblebee, and teamwork, okay? But with Aries coming out, it's to do with how people view you, and this may have been something that they were trying to stop. They wanted people to view you poorly or in a certain way so that this opportunity wouldn't come towards you. And I heard your face is key. Your face is key. Why? Why is the face key? And you've got here, not this one. Should I put this back? No, okay. Fir trees remind me to stand tall and proud in every season, and it's upside down. These people have been trying to do this for a very long time. A very long time. They've been sending chaos for a very long time. But they're getting there. I keep hearing they're getting their just desserts. And I don't say that with malice, like, they're getting their just desserts. Not at all, okay? This is what's coming through from the ethers. They're getting their just desserts. Because at some point, they were sitting, and I say they because I feel like it's more than one person, and they were giggling and gloating at what they deemed your failures, okay? And I say deemed your failures because when we fall, it's not a failure. It's an opportunity to learn. It's an opportunity to stand back up again, dust yourself off and go, okay, I'm going to try it from this angle now. I'm going to try it from that angle. A failure is when you don't get back up again. When you're just like, I'm not growing. I'm going to stay on a standstill. I'm not going to grow anymore. I'm not going to learn anymore. I'm just going to stay stuck in a past timeline. And who's doing that? Is that you or is it them? They gloating at what they saw as your past failures, not realizing that every time they sent something towards you to slow you down, to stop you, to mock you, it was an opportunity for you to grow, for you to learn, and for you to expand. And you took every experience by the horns and went, okay, let's do this. No matter how you expressed that, no matter if you had to go through that teeth and nail, you still did it. You still did it. And you have, it's almost like justice is coming in for you, but this is like partnerships and relationships. This can be the relationship between the duality within ourselves, or this can literally be the actual soulmate that's supposed to come in for you. Be that for a business, for friends, just to be your soul family, or to be the love of your life. It really is what resonates with you and the story that you are following. Anything else? Cancer. Those born under Cancer are highly sensitive, intuitive and emotional. They are also prone to moodiness and protecting their feelings under a hard exterior. There is definitely a family member here that there's a family member here who is angry at your, it's not just a glow up, it's how you're evolving, but you are being reminded again that this person was put on your path as a karmic cycle to reflect back to wounds that you had to heal. And now that you've healed them, you can kind of seal down and close that door on that cycle with that person also. Now, I don't know why I've been called not to take out any tarot cards, which is very interesting. And you've got clarity and foresight upside down. Someone was definitely trying to block your clarity on who it was. And I have this feeling that you're going to get, it's almost like my head is tingling. You're going to get like this aha moment. If you already know who this person is, you're going to be given proper foresight or proper clarity on who it is. And you have got the Wheel of Fortune. Fate has come out twice now. Where do you want me to put this? Up there. Fate. Whoever this person is that expresses love to you, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know, it's fated. It's literally fated. And I'm hearing, why you and not me? And that came up in a reading before. You have a family member or someone from the past who has been comparing themselves to you for a long time. Okay, and you weren't even aware of this, and when you were made aware, you weren't part of that game. Thunder and lightning and power. It's always been about dominance, and there's something here with I'm a better witch than you if you class or label yourself as a witch, or I'm better at doing this than you are, and they're always trying to compete with you, but to themselves. They're competing to themselves. They're not telling other people, by the way, I'm better at than she is, or I'm better than they are, or I'm better than he is at doing this, this and this. Watch me, I'm going to show you. No, it's all up here. It's all up here. So when they're berating you, or they've been slandering your name, or they've been doing this hocus pocus in the background to slow you down, to stop you from speaking your truth, to stop you from knowing your truth, they've been doing it to kind of prove to themselves that they are better than you. And that is totally sad. And I don't say that in like a nasty way. It's just, why spend so much time trying to bring down somebody that either you don't know or doesn't care enough about what you're doing, when you literally could take all of that energy and place it on yourself and be the best version of yourself that you could be. This person is now praying to a higher power. And I heard Odin step forward. Whoever works with Odin, or whoever has like that big energy in their light team, he stepped forward. He may have he may have been standing in front of your Akashic record. Odin is not an energy to mess with. I work with Odin, and I only need to call Odin in a couple of times. It's only when like there's proper chaos energy that I'm like, Odin, please come in, because Odin, to me, he is Father Time. He is the, you know, he's the creator of the runic alphabet. He is the god of battle and war. He is the god of literature, of so many different things, okay? And when you go back how many thousands of years or whatever, when he was Woden, he was called upon before they went into battle, before Vikings went into battle. That is not an energy to mess about with. And also, I'm getting Thor as well. I'm also getting Thor. And then I'm getting Odin's ravens, and I'm seeing his wolves as well. Someone is really highly protected. I heard a Viking king. A Viking king. Someone may have Viking lineage or Nordic lineage that brings you over to the Vikings. But you've got mastery, and then you've got healing upside down. So whatever it was that they were sending towards you to stop you from healing, it's not only that it's like, oh, it's been sent back. It was sent back with some clout. It was sent back with some strength. Some strength. I'm seeing like a really muscly arm. Odin not playing about. I'm seeing like, I don't know if you have seen Fantasia. And it is a Walt Disney production from like, I don't know if it's like the 80s or something. I grew up watching that, and it's what gave me a love of classical music, because as a child, I'd watch Fantasia over and over and over, and there were loads of different short cartoons, like animations, that have been connected to each one of these pieces, the classical pieces. And in one of them, there is, you can see Zeus sitting in like a massive cloud, throwing down lightning bolts, and he's got like a really big muscly arm, and he looks like Father Christmas, and he's throwing down these lightning bolts. And that's what I'm getting. This person, and with the chaser and the runner, this person is running after all the people that were around them that they were using, and each person is either dropping like flies. They're just running away. They don't want to be around this person anymore, because I have a feeling there was one key person who was doing this to you, or who was slandering your name, or who was doing, you know, mad, bad juju to you behind closed doors. But I'm hearing I pray for you. So this person was doing this behind closed doors, and now everyone is running away from them or moving away from them because of what they've done. And this has come to them like a crack of lightning. Each person, and I don't know, something happened. I heard a seance, something happened, and it scared the bejesus out of someone. Because that healing in reverse with mastery, I don't know if this person has said that, you know, they have this. There's also this want for them to compare themselves or to be in competition with your voice. There's something about your voice and how it commands either the room, or it commands healing or soothing, or it does something to help others. You have a very strong throat chakra, a very, very powerful throat chakra, and this person didn't like that you have a strong throat chakra. That's why we have so much blue coming out, especially with blue moon in reverse. So they were trying to block your throat chakra in some way. Now, I did feel when I done the live today for the tombola, I know that somebody who was watching was somebody who was trying to block my throat chakra. Not happening. It's not happening. I felt that and mentally removed it, okay? And there is this energy of wanting to block your throat chakra, not realizing how powerful it is and who's connected to it, okay? It's not just your words have power, it's that your throat is connected to certain like elementals or angels, or to you. It's almost like you're the voice of God, or you're the voice of Allah. And this person was trying to come up against this, and they couldn't. They literally could not. I heard speak your peace out into the world, or speak your truth out into the world. Speak your truth out into the world. Now I'm going to go over here, and then that will be the last one. What do we need to know? 9 of Cups to the 2 of Pentacles. This person's they're unhappy by a choice they now have to make. They're unhappy by a choice they now have to make. What's the choice that they have to make? What is the choice that they have to make? I heard put it back and try again. Okay. What is the choice that they have to make? What is the choice they have to make? Now, you have here lies, illusion, deceit. Tell me more. Tell me more about this lies and deceit. Tell me about the 7. Okay. All right, very chatty. And then you've got the 2 of coins coming out again. There's a decision that they have to make. And I think part of it, oh, excuse me. Part of it is the fact that they've told many lies. The Tower. They've told many lies, and they're now having to choose how they get out of that. Where does that Tower fall? 6 of coins to the 2 of coins. This is a heavy loss for them. It's a loss. There's something they have to give back. They have to give something. They have to give something back. I don't know if they have stolen something of yours, property, content, trademark. It could be a home, it could be a real estate, whatever that is for you. This is a massive, massive Tower for them. Because if you actually look at that, I don't know if you can see, it's actually a beehive. It looks like a beehive, or maybe a tiny pyramid of some sort. So they may have been taking something, slowly chipping away from you, and they now have to recant it. Or they've been telling people what they see as small, innocent little lies. And they have to recant all of this, everything. So it's not like they were just like, oh, so-and-so, yeah, none of their content on YouTube is theirs. They steal it from that tarot reader. Or so-and-so, that business that they have where, I don't know, it could be that you are a dog groomer, you know. Oh, no. Those aren't actual clients. Those are their friends. Their friends bring their dogs in, or they bring their blah, blah, blah. And they kind of like, they've been... what's the word, cooking the books. Oh, it's actually a front. They deal substances to youths out the back. It's little things that they've been going around and saying to lots of different people, but they've been very manipulative with how they do that and who they do that to, because that soulmate in reverse as well, I feel like they were trying to block specific people from coming into your life in the first place to help you heal, to help you expand. They weren't just shouting out to the rooftops, you did this, you are this type of person. They were kind of, it's almost like an impulsive liar. In every conversation that an impulsive liar is having, they're just slipping a lie in there. You know, you're talking to them, they're like, yeah, when I was in the military, and it's like, you're 15, you've never been in the military, what are you talking about? Oh, I meant blah, blah, blah. In the next conversation, when I was in the armed forces, you've never done that. But they'd keep doing that to lots of different people so that people would look at you. I heard in this, like a wider community, they'd look at you and all these different people would have already been making their minds up about you. And I heard a character statement or a character statement or something. For someone, it was like they were either taking you to court or they wanted to take you to court, and they were going to use somebody who they'd already manipulated into thinking a specific way about you. They have to now recant all of this. Part of their karma, part of whatever they've tried to do with this blue moon is kicking back on them, or it's about to kick back on them, and they are going to have to recant everything that they have said. They're going to literally have to say, that wasn't true what I said about so-and-so. No, and they won't be able to be like, oh, it was a mistake. Because someone else is going to be like, oh, but I was told that they did this, this and this. Is that true? And then it's going to just unravel. It's literally going to unravel. Look, yeah, this 10 of wands to the 3. The 10 of wands to the 3 of coins. Whatever burdens that they had, they had been manipulating other people. It's not just like going to court and doing like a character statement, but they were manipulating other people to close doors on you purposely. Or like they were saying, when you go home, close the door with intention, light a candle and pray for this person. But they were setting a negative intention so that all of that energy from all of those people who thought they were doing something good because they were like, oh, this person's really like that. We need to pray for that person. Jesus, we need to pray. They didn't realise that when they were doing that all together, it was supposed to, for that one person that had decided, and I heard mocking you, for that one person, they were getting all these people, and they were like, we're going to get all of these people, and we're going to knock this person right down. I have revenge. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. And it never was going to work, because I've put this down near Fate and the Wheel of Fortune. It was never going to work. It never was going to. And them being shown, I don't know if Odin showed them their Akashic records, or somebody showed them their Akashic records and showed that they were never going to be able to surpass you, because they weren't supposed to. They had their own lesson they were supposed to learn, and they didn't bother. They've literally wasted years or however long on this battle with themselves, not even with you, with themselves, okay? And I heard foolish. Oh, I've got pasta sauce all over my belly. Excuse me. And then you've got on here the 9 of Swords in reverse to the 3 of Pentacles. Things are going to become a lot more smoother for you. And I heard by the end of September. Hooray! That's what I literally heard. And I've got the song by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande in my head. Rain on me. I'd never least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain on me, rain. I'll put the actual song underneath because I'm actually murdering it right now. I do apologise. We've got the Wheel of Fortune to the 4 of Coins. There's been a massive release for someone here on how they control the outcome of certain things, of worrying about what the outcome will be, especially with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because you've already got the Wheel of Fortune up here. They were projecting, this person was projecting their worries, their fears about money, about abundance, about whether they're worthy or not, and they were celebrating you fumbling at points, okay? But you've got celebration here over, over Libra. Okay, so this is celebration over legal matters, celebrations over partnerships. You've got Judgment in reverse, and then you've got the 10 of Cups. Judgment in reverse, this is almost like, I heard the negative aspects of self. The negative aspects of self. This is what they wanted for you. Gosh. Aren't they a horrible lot? Now, you told me to get this out before I go. I always end up doing really long readings, and I only wanted this one to be like 15 minutes, and like the divine was like, no, we've got a lot to say today. Capricorn in reverse. So this was also a way of them energy harvesting from you, and I think the reason why they feel so crestfallen is because they were made to feel like they were all powerful. They were all powerful, like this crack of lightning coming through. I am so powerful, you know. And they've been humbled by being shown their Akashic records. So they're about to be humbled and shown, no, you are the caterpillar. You could have been a butterfly, but you went down the wrong route. You're the caterpillar. You get to eat that bitter leaf. That other person is a butterfly, because all the stuff that you sent, all the other people that you got to send towards them as well, and they're still ascending. Humble yourself. Because the Capricorn here says, put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security, and it's upside down. So you're being told, you know, with it being upside down, with emotional concerns, this is very much about being Zen. And it goes back to the reading that I did for like the Blue Moon Collective. And what was it? September. Have a look at the September read, which is talking about, especially this month, if people or energies are coming towards you, you're seeing signs and synchronicities of some sort of resistance, be it from yourself or be it outside energies, you're being told to kind of surrender it a little bit and just be like, okay, fine, whatever, it's temporary, it will wash over me. That's what you're being asked to do, because finance is coming. Multiple streams of income are coming. Abundance is coming. It isn't so much that it's dependent on your emotions, because, you know, we manifest through our emotions, but it's very much that this person is kind of in like the death rattles of trying to hold on, and you reacting in a negative way or in an imbalanced kind of emperor in reverse is almost going to rejuvenate them and go, there's still hope. Rub hands together. So just don't invest into it in any way, shape or form. I'm going to leave it there, my lovely, and look, Taurus, moon in Taurus. Now is the time for focusing on finances and practical matters. Money's coming in. Someone needs to do their taxes, I heard, or someone needs to kind of like organize the skeleton of like the foundation of this new business that they may have, something along those lines. Okay, and I heard a mentor will help you. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and that resonated for you, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my lovely content. And if you are a returning subscriber, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. Thank you so much for returning. Thank you for the support. Thank you to those who are my OG subscribers that have been with me since I first started. I appreciate all of you. You are all awesome souls. Anyone that would like to have a personal reading, information's down in the description box. Anyone that feels like leaving a donation, it's never expected. I never expect it, but it's always greatly appreciated because it means I can put more time, more love and more cards into this channel. I do have a wish list down below. However, I know I've been saying to people, if you want to buy me something, you can. But I don't have a PO box at the moment, and I'm trying to figure that out. Once I've got a PO box, I will actually link it down below. So that if you do decide that you want to buy me something through Wishlist, which is just like tarot cards and oracle cards and things like that, then at least you have somewhere to send it. Okay. But with that being said, love you guys. Have an awesome, awesome weekend. And I will see you later. Bye bye.